Greetings. I'm Dr. John Byron, Dean of Ashland Theological Seminary. During this time of social distancing and quarantine, many of us are seeking ways to get outside and to exercise. I know Lori and I have taken the opportunity to do things we love most, cycling and hiking. A couple of years ago, we combined both of those activities at Sleeping Bear Dunes in Michigan. Sleeping Bear Dunes lies along a bike path that we were able to ride up to, and we planned to hike over the top of the dune to go see Lake Michigan. We kept hiking, dune after dune. After 45 minutes, we realized we were not going to reach the lake anytime soon. We eventually had to turn back because we hadn't brought any water with us. That experience has reminded me of a story I read recently in a leadership book by Todd Bolsinger entitled Canoeing the Mountains. In the book, Bolsinger uses a story from the Lewis and Clark expedition. In June of 1805, Lewis and Clark discovered the source of the Missouri River. See, they had been canoeing up the river on their way to the Pacific, assuming that once they reached the end of the Missouri, they would find not only its source, but be able to just simply walk over the top of a hill, put their canoes in the Columbia River, and paddle towards the Pacific. Instead, what they discovered was a waterfall that they had to cross. In fact, there were 5 waterfalls. And then after that, they discovered the Continental Divide, the Rocky Mountains. In the end, they were forced to abandon their canoes and find new ways in order to move forward. Over the last few months, many of you have run smack into a rocky mountain of sort. Nothing prepared you for this. For many, your ministry has changed and will continue to change. You might even say, seminary didn't prepare me for this. At Ashland Theological Seminary, we recognize that the landscape of ministry is changing. And we want you to know, particularly those of you who are alumni and those of you who are out there ministering, that we are praying for you. We know the struggles you are going through as you lead churches and ministries forward. And although you will not receive a class at Ashland Seminary on how to prepare and minister in a pandemic, we will equip you with the skills, the knowledge, and the leadership you need in order to minister during this new reality. Like Lewis and Clark, the world of ministry behind us looks very different. But at Ashland Theological Seminary, we are working now to help prepare you for that world. And we will be with you every step of the way.